Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam, and I am officially back from vacation. It's good to be back, I missed you guys. And so, there's a ton of stuff to catch up on that I will be catching up on in future videos this week. But first, I want to start out with this new piece of UFO footage that just occurred over England, and was first reported by Somerset Live News with the headline, UFO spotted hovering over Clay Hill near Frome. The video, taken by a Frome resident, shows a streak of light circling over the National Trust-owned land in Corsley. And so what's really stunning about this clip is, it's not your normal, typical UFO sighting where you just have a faint light or object sitting in the sky. This thing is doing circles. It's doing strange maneuvers. And apparently the location of where it was sighted is a hotspot for UFOs on the edge of Longleat Estate in Warminster. And the resident who took this believes the streak of light could be one of those many UFOs that have been seen over the years. Now, we have no confirmation as to what exactly this was, so it does remain an unidentified flying object. And as it happens, as I was just going through the list of emails that I have to catch up on, I received a much closer clip of this UFO. So check this out and we'll talk more in just a second.
No idea what that is. It's fucking quick though. Sounds like a plane. It is fucking burning.
Alright, so this was emailed to me by Ricky out of Warminster, Wiltshire, England. And there was no actual message, it was just the footage. So here we have a much closer view of this object circling, changing directions, leaving behind a trail of sparks or fire, whatever you want to call it. I've never seen a drone that does this, I guess you could rig one to maybe shoot sparks out, but what's striking about this new clip is towards the end, it almost looks as if this object leaves something behind, where you can see this light come off the back of it and just kind of sit in the sky for a few moments, and then the object that is spewing out these sparks looks to turn into two separate objects. So the object then goes behind the building, and that is the end of the clip. When I first saw this sighting, I was hoping that I could get a closer view, and here we are, thanks to one of our awesome fans and fellow Skywatchers over England. Let me know what you guys think this is. Maybe we can try to figure it out, but it's very strange. And it's very distinct. As opposed to all of the other UFOs we've seen, it's very different. And you know what else this reminded me of was a video that we posted on a year or two back, where we witnessed what appeared to be an asteroid that did a 180-degree turn before hitting the ground. And if memory serves, this occurred over Hungary, because we looked at the street sign there, and yeah, it turned out to be Hungary. So again, in that footage, we had another sort of burning object that obviously, if it was an asteroid, I've never seen an asteroid make any sort of maneuver like this. Other thoughts were that it was some sort of burning craft that was crashing back to the surface, trying to steer. And we still never found out what that was, but it's one of kind of the most mind-boggling pieces of footage that I've seen, for those of you who've been with the channel for a while. And, yeah, this sort of looks similar, but there are some differences to this new piece of footage. And just on a side note here, I want to touch very quickly a little bit on what's happening in England right now. Now, I just got back from vacation. I went to the beach with my family. It's our one time of the year where we take a little break. And on the way home, I heard the breaking story of the terrorist attack on London Bridge. 6 people dead so far, over 40 injured. And, I have to say that I am getting sick and tired of the fact that it seems like every other week now, the people of the UK are being subjected to these cowardly terrorist attacks. Regardless of what your political stance is, this has nothing to do with that. This has to do with a government and a leader like Theresa May who really needs to put her foot down and stop appeasing radicals and start wiping them out. Or things are just going to progress and get worse and worse. And why this upsets me so much is because a huge portion of Secureteam's fans and viewers are from the UK. I have a lot of dear friends and fans and viewers and fellow Skywatchers who are over there right now, who have emailed me from London and told me how close they were to the London Bridge when this attack went down and the previous attack. And it really gets me upset to think that one of my friends or one of my viewers here, or any number of you guys that I hang out with every day, could be severely hurt or worse when one of these things happens. And it really does hit me in a very deep spot because I have a lot of love and friends from the UK, and I don't want anything to happen to you guys. I worry about you, I really do. So I just want you to stay safe. Like I always say at the end of my videos, be vigilant, keep your eyes open, and I really am sorry about the people who lost their lives senselessly once again, and pray for a speedy recovery for those who were lucky enough to keep their lives. So, on that note, as I said earlier, I just went on vacation, and it's really good to be back. I went to the ocean on the coast of North Carolina. It's just a little place we go once a year. We try to get out there every year. And, when I was out there, not only walking on the shore, but we went to an aquarium there where you get to see all these different fish, sharks, jellyfish, and it reminded me of a quote by a man named Isaac Asimov, who once said that, quote, "Life originated from the sea, and about 80% of it is still there." And that's very true. And when you think about it, our oceans are really an alien planet all on their own. And I've touched on this many times before. And, apart from the massive growing list of UFO sightings that have and still do occur over the ocean, there has also been a pattern here where it would seem that the oceans truly are the number one candidate for alien life. Now, forget the fact that 90% of our own oceans are unexplored, and we don't know what's in them. Forget the fact that these gigantic underground oceans that are hidden deep in our planet have been detected and could be home to some very bizarre alien life forms lurking nearly 1,000 kilometers beneath the Earth's surface. But let's go off planet and let's note the pattern that we're seeing here, where every time NASA holds one of these huge press conferences where they talk about the possibility of detecting alien life, it's always in an ocean. Whether it be the ocean that lies beneath the icy outer core of Jupiter's moon Europa, or a very similar ocean that's hidden away under the surface of another moon by the name of Enceladus, currently orbiting around planet Saturn. And so I'm sure you guys can see a pattern here, that ocean worlds, whether off-planet or on our own, would seem to be the best candidate for alien life. And so while we were at the aquarium and at the ocean, and you think about this sort of living, breathing, vast, unknown entity that we call the sea, and everything that's in it, and everything that we do not know is in it, it really does make you wonder. It truly is a majestic sight to see. You know, if any of you guys have never been to the ocean, I suggest going at least once in your life, because it is awe-inspiring. And as we continue to search the stars for alien life, we must also remember that we have an alien planet right here, connected to every sandy shore of every country around the world. I want to say thank you guys for stopping by today. I am so excited to be back. We're going to be covering a lot of awesome and interesting things, so be sure to stick around, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys back in just a bit.